When we watched her dance and you got a 25 and a half for your first dance, when it was over, we all said, oh my gosh, they're going to get a fantastic score because it was fun to watch. And I think as viewers, we voted that it was extremely creative. You have, I don't know where your guts come from. Would you please tell me how you could put on what you put on and parade around the stage and let the cameras follow you?
I don't know. I said surfer flamenco, and I felt like
love of the art, huh?
I didn't want to butcher the dance. The dance, I have a lot of respect for that genre of dance and that music, and I didn't want to butcher it until the very end, and at the end.
But that was the highlight, in my opinion. I mean, I begged to be in a bikini, and it wasn't going to happen.
This wasn't my idea. This was her idea. I embraced it, obviously.
Yeah, but it's Speedo. So, but one of us had to have more clothes on, so he took one for the team tonight.
You could have let him wear board shorts, and you made him wear a Speedo?
Well, I mean, he jumped at the opportunity when I mentioned it. I mean, clearly he's a very confident guy, so.
It's super cold in that studio. Super cold. And then the water came. And
no one would have ever known.
It was fun, George. It was an amazing time dancing it. And like I said, we've come a long way. And we've done it our way from the beginning. And I think it's a fun way to end the season. It was pretty serious from the beginning. And this week was very tough because I had very high expectations. And she's met them. And I'm just really, really happy for that.
Another thing is, at the end of your second dance, there was this unexpected kiss that I do not believe was scripted, and I don't think you knew how to react.
Well, I think I kissed him, and it was scripted. Yes, it was. And I might have cut it too short, though.
I want to know, after all these weeks of going and going and going, what is keeping you going now at this point?
I think that's easy, knowing that I get to keep going with him. I mean, we've built this friendship that I wake up in the morning and I really can't wait to get into rehearsal. I get to see his face, and as much as he's a really hard teacher and his expectations are really high, I appreciate that. I enjoy the challenge, and I welcome it.
You've just been smiling this whole interview. I'm not sure why.
I'm having a great time. I made it really far. Yeah, and I'm just, like I said, it was really. I told her it might have been even just irresponsible of me to give her the routines that we performed tonight. I told her. I mean, the level of difficulty and the margin for error is so small that maybe it's a little bit irresponsible of me. Maybe we should design it a little safer, maybe a little clean cut for her, but we didn't. We went for it, and she did everything we planned. So I'm excited about that.
And the last question to you, just more of a comment, but the taped piece, by the way, which we didn't talk about off camera, was fantastic at the end.
I didn't see
it. It showed a lot of emotion. My producer texted me saying, love the Kelly piece, and I said I was just thinking that. I could show you the text. But it made me wonder whether or not you see the possibility that the championship is within your grasp.
No. I mean, I'm not going to see that until tomorrow night after the elimination. I hope for it, but I don't visualize it. I can't visualize it. I want it. I hope for it, but I don't see it.